Okay. Okay. So, hello,
Good evening,
Deepika.
ma'am.
Good
Hello, good
evening.
evening, ma'am. How are
Good
you?
evening.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fine. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing exceptionally well, and thank you for asking. And nowadays,
Okay.
I'm buzzing with the positive vibes. Everything is going smoothly. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you know that even my viewers and my just channel viewers know that I'm a teacher myself. I'm teaching and I'm a teacher. So I always want to make the video kind of just my subject related. So yes, I'm a social science teacher. So I just now this time I just come with a new topic or the new awareness point, that is the unemployment problem in India. So yes, I invite you for this session. You know, I know that you're a commoner, you know the problem, I think very well. So yes,
Right.
before diving into the session, first I just tell about the unemployment problem. Okay, no. First, I just you introduce yourself. Okay, because
Sure,
we
sure.
are just in the first time, so please introduce yourself. Then I will start the session. Okay.
Sure. Okay, ma'am. So, first of all, I would say thank you for having on your channel. As you know, my name is Deepika, and I hold master's degree in commerce, and I hail from Haryana. Okay, and previously I worked as a teacher, but currently I'm a homemaker. And alongside managing my household responsibilities, I also run a small YouTube channel in Wish with Deepika, where I
Mhm.
share my solo video and conversation video. And if you talk about my hobbies, so I love listening to music, reading books, and learning something new every day. And you can say I'm an avid learner. Simultaneously, I'm also working on the communication skills and in the speaking skills also. So, and I'm blessed with two lovely daughters. So that's pretty much about me.
Yeah, it's very just here to just nice to you. So yes, first yeah, you already know about me. Even viewers already know. So I
Mhm.
think I don't want to tell about me. I'm a teacher. It's enough thing about me. So yes, before diving this session, I was introduced about this topic. Okay, so we are going to talk about the problem, the unemployment problem in India. So you know that we are living in a very most populous country. There are so much growing population, even the young generation. If we talk about India, have the most youngest or young generation as compared to the other countries. So, but if the
Mhm.
problem is that we have most young generation, but even we are what where we are, if we count to the compared to the other countries, we are where we are lacking actually in the growth or in the development area. So that I want to discuss. Actually, as a common person, you also just
Mhm.
previous time you are just working as a teacher, so you can share your views. So just yes, I want to just ask some question. If you just
Mhm. Mhm.
any of views you can share. Okay, it's not particular
Sure,
answer.
sure.
I okay. So okay,
Okay.
so yeah, we can dive the session. Yeah, I have some question. Actually, you know that there are so much educated youth also in India, and but they don't have just a proper or the fixed job any sector. So what is about it? What is the reason actually? What do you think about?
What is the? Okay,
It
okay.
means
So first
uh,
of all, what is unemployment? As you already know what is unemployment. It is when a people not getting job according to their qualification or their skills or their
hmm,
knowledge also. Okay, that is
hmm,
unemployment. So nowadays youth are already very well qualified, well educated, but they are
hmm.
not getting job according to their education. So this is
Qualification or
yes. So this is the main problem. They are
hmm,
getting some job like but that job prefer to less you can say less experience or less qualified you can say less educated people, but they are doing that kind of job not according to their education. So this is
hmm,
also a main problem because nowadays unemployment is spread widely. Okay, it's spread widely, and of course our you can say prime minister also announced that things you also started to create your own business or you learn that kind of skills so you can create employment for yourself. Okay, own by own I would say. So in that way, I would say if you are well educated, so definitely you need to learn some skills also. With your education, you focus on learn some skills and you just apply that skills on your according to your knowledge. For example, if you are well educated, you are a commerce student or you were well educated, so you start to your own business. You start to doing job in other person in under other organization, and that
Yes.
when you get a job in other organization and that is not up to your according to your qualification, so it is not, it's not beneficial for you. So you should start your own business, you should learn something new skills. Because for example, you already on the job, okay, no, you are doing already job, but you don't have a skills, so you don't get the promotion also in future. Because you all, because nowadays era, this era is very, fast paced era. We are
Yes.
in a developing age. You can say this age is developing for especially for India. So
Yes.
that's why I would say you should you should update yourself
Update
if you
yourself
really
or
want to
improve
your
your
yeah,
skill.
your job, your
So,
dream job, or your according to your what do you want. Okay, in that way.
yes,
So this is
according.
my opinion on that things.
Yeah, I think it's a very good idea or your opinion. That because no, we know that if we are getting education, it's a normal education. It's like now graduation is kind of a normal education. Is if you don't have any skill and you are blaming to just the government and others that there are no job, we are unemployment, unemployed person, and we are facing this kind of difficulties. But just observe yourself because you just don't have any skill. Even you are not perfect, even have some people just not aware about what they want to do in their life. You don't know
Right.
about the target. You just nothing. So it means first
Mhm.
polish your skill, then you can just take the
Right.
good job. So not to blame the government. So kind of
Right.
yes, very good thing. I think it's a message for the youth also. If they always,
Mhm.
people come on the ground and on the road and just bring to the government, there is no job opportunity. So it doesn't mean that you are just try to find a private or government job. It means you can start your own business also. Na?
Yes.
There are so many opportunities. Just polish your
Hmm.
skill. If other can do, then you can do.
Hmm.
We
Right.
all
Right.
are.
And here I
So
want to add one more thing.
yes,
Here I want to add one more thing. Nowadays people are not well educated, but they are getting so much earning. They are getting well handsome earning.
yes,
Because they are using their skills and
yes.
create job and getting
Create job.
their benefits
Yes.
also.
You can even hire to the other people also if you are just a job giver, not to the just job taker. It means to just work on your skill and give to the two, three people also you can get the job. Na? That is just
Right.
good thing because in a populated country, government is
Hmm.
not government is just applying their method also. They are just sufficient, just trying to do the fix stuff. But the problem
Right.
is there population country so much population. So we cannot blame the government also, na? We should just to observe our thing, our weakness.
Right.
So yes, I think it's a good thing. We know that we as a common person, we know that the problem. But I think youth also should understand this. And the second
Hmm.
question, so why are many people just choosing the formal sector? It is the government sector. Why they are just prefer always to do the government job, not to the private job or business? Because you know that
Okay.
there are so many people just when any vacancy just come out, the government vacancy,
Hmm.
there are vacancies number is very less. But they just form filling and the candidate is even the more than that, even the 10 or 20 times is more than that.
Right.
So that is the situation we see. Now, so what is your opinion about that?
Hmm. Nowadays people are thinking like a government job is a very well secured job, because after getting, once you get that job, nobody you can say fired you on that particular job. So
Security,
that
job
is main perspective. But I would say if you have your own skill, okay, and you can easily get the in private sector, you get the
Right.
job, and you
Yes.
also get more money or more you can say salary than public sector. And
Mm.
apart from that, you also get lots of facilities with. But what
Yes. Yes.
happened here is the main major problem is that is insecurity.
Unsecured.
Because in private sector they don't get secure job.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm.
if, for example, in a corona time, lots of people got
Yes.
fired
Yes.
just
Yes.
because of they are unsecured. And same in the same situation, public sector employees are getting salary, okay, but private sector got fired. So this is the main difference. That's why people are wants to government job. Okay, but
Yes.
I would say,
Yes. Yes. Continue. Continue.
yeah. So, in my opinion, okay, if you, what happened, seats are very limited in a public sector. Okay, but
Mm.
lots of people, fill the forms and crack the exams, something like that. It is very long process also. Even I can see students around 7 to 8, even 10 years, they're wasting their time to preparation for this job. And in
Mm.
10 years is a more you can say very long problem. You can say time, very a
Mm.
decade. Okay, in that case, you invest your time in a preparing for government exam. You can choose another thing because if you crack your exam 1 or 2, even 3 years, that is okay. But you are taking 10 years, now that is not okay. You are wasting your time actually. So in that case, you can learn any skills. You can create your own job. You can uh, create your passion also. Sometimes what happens, you already have a hidden talent in your inside, but you don't know about that. So you can give some time, okay, and you find that your talent and you can work on that talent definitely. So you can of course you can got your main aim, main goal, what actually want to you. Okay,
But
so
the
this is
problem is
happen.
But the problem is that because of all these problems, okay, all people know about these problems, they are just investing there, even the very important, the quality time to just complete this exam and crack this exam. But all of these problems, they need the government job. And because you told one very important point that the job security because they know that after getting a one time the government job, if they will hire for the government job. So yes, I think after they will get the pension after the retirement age, they will be retired. Na? So yes, that kind
Hmm.
of job security, they know about it. But yes, public also, other people also should understand that thing. There is it is just hired in a one kind of the position in a government job, na. So, but in the private sector, I think there is so much opportunity also to get the more achievement, to more open up
Hmm.
to your skill. I think you can go out the other area. You can explore your skill or the world
Right.
also. But in the government sector,
Hmm.
I saw if one person get hired in a one position, I think all the life he will be the same. Or he will be the same, in the same position.
But I want to say something here. Actually,
Hmm.
what happened somewhere we find the drawback. Like what happened? For
Hmm.
example, if students are clear their 10 classes, okay,
Hmm.
after that they need to decide which stream I need to
Yeah.
choose. Okay,
Yes.
so in that duration, I've cracked, you can say, completed your 10th exam and going before going to 11th class. So I
Hmm.
think especially schools need to provide a seminar. Okay,
Seminar.
so
Yes. Yes.
in that case, they get idea. Okay, if I choose that stream or this stream, you
Yes.
can get lot of opportunities because people, especially students, don't know if I'm
No,
choosing this thing
even
and that thing.
many
So which kind of
yes,
yeah,
many of
opportunity I need to get.
yes,
Yeah,
many
so
of
this is happen.
yes.
Plus,
Okay.
you can say here. only due to pains, pressure, or something. Okay, my friends taking science, so that's why I want to take science. So this
Yes,
is
because
happen. They don't choosing streams according to their own, you can say, interest. So here also lot of problems create, not in that time, but in future, because suppose that people are taking science, especially for maths, and now they are doing B.Tech or something else, okay, engineer something, but they are not
mm,
interesting actually. They just took just because of pressure, okay, but nowadays they are just surviving, not taking interest. They really don't want to study in that case. So
actually,
this
as
is
a teacher,
also
yes,
happen
as a
somewhere.
teacher, yes,
School as well as parents also need to focus on these things. Definitely these are very short things, small things, but according to students these are very good, very big things, because
yes.
on the this special, or you can say small decision can change their life also.
Because as a teacher, I also saw many of the students where students when they just come in 11th class and they decide the stream, they even just ask to their fellow students or the friends, not to just many of the parents who can just say, na, they are not fully aware about what is stream. They just their
Right.
children should take it like that. They are just which come belong to the rural area. They don't know aware about it. So they just student always ask to their fellow friends and they friends is taking this path. Even they don't have interest also. But they are taking, they are following them. It's a very big problem. And we saw in the schools.
Mhm. Right.
Yeah. Okay, my next question is connected to your answer. With that, do you feel that
Mhm.
education system, I think, should be more practical rather than the bookish knowledge and all? I think government should need to some changes in that.
Definitely. Yeah, this is a great question. And I think this is the definitely education system, because administration need some kind of changes. For
Yes.
example,
Mhm.
nowadays you can see English is very high demand skill nowadays. If you have
Mhm.
have already lots of degrees or something, like you are well educated, but you don't know how to speak in English and how to speak,
Yes.
you can say crack the interview, you can't get your dream job. So
Yes.
I would say you should add some these kind of skills while studying. Okay, when students are studying in their classes, so you also need this kind of subject or skills, so they
Mm.
can learn while studying and they can use their ability. That time they will get job. So I would want to say this thing.
Yes.
And another many lots of things are available for learning purpose. People are in foreign countries. If you can say notice in their education system, they you can say they teach lots of things. When
Mm.
kids are very small in an LKG, UKG, or like the first, second class, they
Yes.
provide lots of things to learning purpose, like pottery, drawing,
Yes.
planting, lots of things.
Practical knowledge.
So
Yes. Not
yeah,
problem.
practical learning. In that way, they can they can notice, okay, which student have a interest in which field. In fact, student can get, okay, now I'm taking interest. I think this is the I love it, so I can continue this skill. I can learn more in this skill.
Yes.
This is
I also
okay.
found that. Yes.
Yeah.
Because as a teacher, I also seen this situation in his school, like a biology student. Okay. Yeah, there are so many practical in the biology. You can just animal or insect practical, but they are just reading the book, not to just have the to the practical. If they, I think they need some interest to in that subject.
Right.
Yeah, like it. If they are just
Mhm.
teaching the so I think there should be outside the student go outside and sort of the nature and all the things. But inside the room, inside the class, how they can be able to understand these things, no? So that I think we
Right.
should somewhere even government should focus. I think government is now this education policy 2020, they just made some changes. But that it depends on the school authority also. Because only the government just made the changes like in this time, they also introduced a new subject. It's a skill education. Yes, they introduced the one subject, skill education. from class, even the first two, 8th or 9th, 10th, yeah, 10th standard, still 10th.
Right.
But the problem is school authority or many of private schools you can know the condition that they don't have any skilled person also to how they to tell
Hmm.
the student, how to explain the student, even the practical knowledge. School
Hmm.
condition, they are
Right.
just having school and just campus in a 4 room or the 6 room. They don't have any garden
Mhm.
or playground. How they just teach to the
Right.
student? Practical knowledge. So there are so many
Right.
problems also about this. I
Of
think
course.
I always observe there is, I think we can not just blame to the God. Just blame to
Hmm.
ourselves also. If we are, and as practical knowledge it means student and the parents also the same time responsible. They
Right.
are
Right.
so busy nowadays. They are not taking interest in a little and have given a 10 or 20 minutes also to their children. So that is also the
Right.
problem. And we are just start to blaming to the government. That is, I think, also the bad. I think the education.
somewhere we need to share our feelings with you can say like a teacher, principal. Okay, I think you need to change here and there, and you
Hmm,
try to suggest some good ideas. Okay,
good idea.
in fact, like for example, small ideas if you suggested, they are very good, or you can say working. Okay, so
Yes,
maybe uh, teachers or principal also allowed to do use these kind of things, but we need
hmm,
to be be careful about any ideas. Okay, it is working for every student or not, something like that. Okay, and
okay. My
I can one more thing. Okay, I can
hmm,
one more thing. What happened nowadays? Just students are like a feeling so much pressure because the
pressure. Yes.
study pressure. Just because, for example, my kids also studying in a third or LKG classes. They have both have lots of books. Even they
Hmm,
don't know name of the books, but they read every day and they get lots of you can say homework, so they don't
hmm,
need they don't have a time for fun or for you can say sports games,
yes.
something like that,
This is-
because they
this is-
always busy with their work. Okay, and sometime what happen, they get some projects, some other extra activities. If you are doing any kind of activities, so please give according to student level. Okay, your for example, your student in a third class, so how can you give some these kind of project we do like in a 10th standard or maybe 7th or 8th standard. They can't able to make proper chart or make a like
this
lots of
project is
pictures.
for the parents. This project
So,
for the parents.
right. So definitely we need to involve. You are you are demanding involvement of parents also, because
Yes.
summer vacation will over already over. Okay, in that case, in that duration, I know we know we put also lots of effort to completed her homework, their
I
homework
know.
actually. Every time
Yes.
we need, because they are not able to do that thing, their homework is according to not their level, I would say.
Okay.
You just provide the
That
homework or
fine.
something according
I
to knowledge
yes.
also.
Yes, I understood your point. That is another level. Actually, you are just want to say that. That I think the basic
Mhm.
is standard. If you are just giving too
Yeah.
much pressure, so just in a growing standard and just taking the senior classes, they feel frustrated. Okay, I think
Right,
they feel
right,
frustrated.
right.
They want to just get the bookish knowledge. Actually, they want to explore the outside world. They want to go on
Hmm.
outside. These things, I think the government or the school authority should just take care. These things in my mind. Okay, my last question for you. That is
Okay.
artificial intelligence. You know that no? Today just we are everyone just
Hmm.
using AI. I think in your mind that can affect the job security in a private sector, or it can change the any job level for the common people. So I think affect the job security or not? I think it's anything just going to be changed because of AI, or is it the job reducing or the increasing like that because of AI?
Come again, please. Come again, please,
Yes.
because your voice is cracking again and again.
Okay, okay, okay. Because now we are using AI. So in
Mhm.
my question is because of AI, with a
Mhm.
growing time, the job is going to reduce or just to increase like that
Okay,
because of
okay.
it.
You are
What is
saying
it?
this in simple language, AI
Hmm.
is, you can say, steal the job other
Hmm.
persons. Okay, so
Hmm.
I already mentioned this is a fast-paced era. Okay, if you are
Hmm.
upgrading yourself according to this era, so you definitely nobody can get your job. Never, you never lose your job if you upgrade
Hmm.
yourself. Okay, but if you really scared from the this kind of technology or something like something the different kind of technology or new social media something like that, so I would say definitely you lose your job because now you are afraid to learn something new. So you
Hmm.
should learn if you really want to, you know, upgrade yourself, and if you want to don't want to lose your job, so definitely you should learn something new. You should learn new technology like a AI is not like a enemy. You can't see like an enemy, is you can
Yes.
see just like a friend, because you can learn from AI lots of things. In fact, with the help of AI you can get better things. I
Yeah.
also
Better.
use AI.
Better
I'm a
Yes.
content creator. Okay, sometimes I also use AI if I want to create some new kind of script, if I want to get new ideas. So definitely
Hmm.
I prefer to use AI tools. Okay, so
Yes.
they help me if you take in a positive way. So definitely they help you. But if you afraid from these technology, so definitely you lose your job. So I would say I don't feel like that. I mean AI, or you can
Hmm.
say steal your job or something.
Hmm.
They reduce
But yes,
the
I
jobs
think
nowadays.
people this time, if you are not just updating yourself, okay, if you are not just
Right.
polish your knowledge, I think the one
Hmm.
time it can be happens when you can lose your job also. So not to fear the AI, okay, just make the
Hmm.
friend and take the knowledge from it. Even AI also just can collect the data from the us as a human being. So also can
Right.
collect.
Right.
Now, this time you have seen many of people now this is trade are just making some video with the phone and just training that. This is the training like that.
Hmm.
Just training the data of AI. So these things also happen.
Right.
So in my mind, I think we are not going just to lose our job, but yes, there is a
Hmm.
time, a modern time. We are not going to polish ourselves or update it ourselves. So yes, it's now not the time is a far away that we can lose our job. As a teacher now, I know that it can come, the time can come like, 5 to 10 years. And after everything, the students will study on the smart class and all the things. Now. I think this kind of time also can come in the classrooms actually. So yes, but the teacher,
Right.
as a human teacher, yes, but they need the human teacher. Each teacher also get knowledge from that. And they just teach the students. I think students will feel more connected with the teacher.
Hmm. Right.
Not the AI or the smart class like that. The smart class can
Hmm.
help teaching, can help in teaching. They're very helpful. But I think the teacher
Right. But
should be in the classroom. Okay, you can,
but
you can, yes.
one more thing. I don't feel like you completely depend on AI. Okay, I'm not saying you completely rely on that on
Hmm.
technology. Definitely, they also get some error also. But I'm saying
Yes.
you just taking in a positive way. You just try to learn from them and use it in your work. So this is better than you scared or you just keep away from from the things. But I would say one more, especially don't rely on all the things. Okay, if I'm
Yes.
asking something AI, so they always give the right answer, because sometimes it happens they don't know about your facts completely, what you want to say, what you want to ask. So
Yes.
in that
Yes.
case, they give some wrong answers, especially in a medical or physical activity. If you ask,
Yes.
for example, if you have any problem like a headache or something like that, they don't know because AI is not a doctor. This gives some suggestions of definitely if you are feeling in that way, so you can
Yes.
take this
I was
kind of evaluation, but don't rely because
relaxed.
it is not doctor. Yeah.
Yes. So I think it's a very good conversation. Just I have asked these questions, you just give all the answers very intelligently. Yeah, if you are a common person, you also the previous question, as a common person, we can relate with this topic. Unemployment for the
Right.
women also they are facing in this time, and men are also the educated unemployment. Actually. We are educated.
Mhm.
We have also have the education and even the graduation or the PG one, other thing. And also qualifying our skill, but not getting the job. There is so much
Right.
population also. The big reason, the big problem. So thank you,
Yes.
Deepika. It was a very nice conversation with you. Yes, we can meet in the this after passing the time in another session. So yes, thank you so much for
Uh,
this time.
okay, no problem. Thank you so much for having your chair again. And yeah, I completely enjoyed this session. And okay, bye.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day ahead.